Hello, it's Michael here at the Village Optician, and today I just wanted to answer the question, a very common question that we get is, why do I need reading glasses? What's actually happening to the focus? What's happening to my vision? To need reading glasses. Now, we all have seen this, when you get that thing where you can read things here, then as time goes by, you have to start pushing things away from you and further away, and it's that kind of joke that your arms aren't long enough anymore. Well, what's actually happening there, it's a condition called presbyopia, okay, and that is the natural loss of focus with age. All right. Yeah, that's it. I've said it. It's a natural aging process of the eyes. Okay, so it's going to affect every human on the planet in some shape or form. It usually hits us by mid-40s. We get some people in on their 40th birthday. You get some people make it closer to 50, but it's in the 40s when it's going to take its effect. Okay, and it is this kind of, you used to be able to see things here, now things are kind of blurred and you've got to sort of move them away from yourself to see. Now, unfortunately, as time goes by, that is going to get worse because it is the aging process of the eyes. It doesn't matter whether you're wearing glasses, not wearing glasses, it's going to get worse. An optician can kind of actually look at your date of birth and will already know basically what power reading glass addition on top of your normal lenses you're going to need to see, because it is literally that strongly linked to age. A lot of people think it's actually you go long-sighted with age, but you can understand why people think that, because long-sighted people struggle to see things up close, and as people start to struggle to see things up close, people assume it's long-sightedness, but long-sightedness is different. It's down to the anatomy of your eyeball, the curve of the front of your eye being maybe too flat, the eye being maybe too short and not getting the focus quite right. Whereas this is literally down to changes in the lens of your eye, okay, which means it can't focus as well. You also get the flip of that, which is short-sighted people who naturally will see things up close when they don't focus, so they can take their glasses off and see things up close. So you see people do that, they'll lift their glasses up and look up close, but with their glasses on, they also get to the point in their mid-40s where they can't see with the glasses on. So that's what's going on. So it's changes in the lens in the eye. People think it's the muscles that pull the lens. Are the muscles wearing out? Are they becoming less effective? Well, they're the same muscles that do your far distance focus. So they're not really getting worse. The muscles are fine, because if you think about it, if you didn't need glasses and you looked at something 6 feet away and then suddenly switched your focus to 10 feet away, it'll change just like that. Okay, so those muscles are fine. It's the changes within the lens itself in your eye that makes it harder to change the shape of the lens. So behind your pupil and your iris, sitting in the front of your eye, sort of just into the front of the main body of your eye, you've got your lens, and the lens is kind of shaped a bit like this, and it changes to focus the light. As you look at different things, it's changing its focus like this. Now, to do that, it's got a ring of muscles around it to pull the lens, push the lens to kind of change that shape. So when we're young, it's a lovely tight system. So the lens is attached to these muscles by little ligaments, okay, and it's all beautifully taut and tight. So as soon as that muscle changes and contracts, it's going to move the lens very quickly into those positions. So children and young adults have a massive amount of focus available to them. But as the lens changes, now it used to be thought that the lens was just going hard, and in some cases they have found when they're doing cataract operations that some people's lenses do harden with age, but not everyone's. So the lens is maybe going harder, but also the lens is kind of growing a little bit. A simple way of thinking about it is think of it a bit like an onion. And an onion, as it grows, gets more layers to it. Okay, so that's kind of a way of thinking of the lens. So it's very tiny, imperceptible growth in the lens, but it makes a huge difference to the system. So if the lens is growing a little bit, it's getting closer to the muscle, so the ligament is going slack. So when the muscle then moves and tries to contract, move the lens, it has to sort of get the ligament to tighten first. It has to act on the ligament and tighten that before it can act on the lens. So as the lens is kind of getting bigger and closer to the muscle, it gets harder and harder and harder to do that. So as time goes by, that gets worse. So that's why presbyopia, that loss of focus for close, worsens with age. As time goes by, you need stronger and stronger reading glasses. It's nothing to do with wearing the glasses. It's nothing to do with not wearing the glasses. As I've said, it really can't make a difference. It's literally down to a function of your age. Okay, so, and as time goes by, you get your first reading glasses and you find you've got quite good depth of focus with that. Now that's because you still have a good bit of focus left, okay? So you need a little bit of help. And what people don't realise is the reading glasses that you get have one focal point, okay? It's just one lens that does one focal point. So it's, say, focused to maybe about a metre in front of you. Now it's your eyes that then focus around that and give you that depth of focus. So as time goes by, and you're needing slightly stronger lenses and stronger lenses to see the small stuff because you're losing more ability to focus, your depth of focus also decreases too, because you don't have enough focus to kind of push the boundaries of where that clear area is. Okay, so that's why that happens like that. Okay, anyway, I hope that helps to explain a little bit and answer that question. It's a very common question. As I say, it's something that happens to every single human in the world in one shape or form. As I say, it's different for people who are long-sighted and short-sighted, but that's generally what's going on for everyone. That's why we need reading glasses. That's why we need extra power to see up close. Okay.